go get them again.
Welcome back to the Robezoid channel. I'm your host Mark, and on the docket today we have an unboxing first impression video on the brand of Bentley. Bentley is one of those car brands that actually did a lot of good solid fragrances. This one called Momentum Unbreakable. Now this is a whole line apparently. Bentley really released a lot of fragrances after initial love within the community with car brands. They've just continued to push new releases. They have new lines. It's a brand that, you know, I got, what was it called? Bentley Intense or something. Like I have a few Bentleys in my collection. Like this was a long time ago. Now, granted, I haven't worn them in a while, but they were solid. So they started getting it right instead of being bargain bin garbage. Like there was a lot of garbage, like remember Hummer and the old school Ferraris. Now I'm not saying they're all garbage, but I'm just saying Jaguar, they were all in there, and Ferrari stepped up their game and then they went off the face of the earth with their fragrances. But Bentley has continuously, at least from what I've smelt, really good, decent fragrances. And, you know, they'd be great for people that are just starting out in fragrances, teens, but also fragrance heads like myself that maybe just want a fragrance for everyday use. Bentley brings out quality, and you can find them at bargain bins. Obviously, don't pay retail. A lot of these car brands can have retail prices that are pretty crazy, like designer price, like 100, 120 bucks. They cap out at that price, I think. I might be wrong. But let's see what Bentley has in store for me today. And this one is, let's see here. Yeah, Eau de Parfum Momentum Unbreakable. So part of the line. Yeah, so let's see what this is. Oh, hey, before I even get into anything, this is made by Lalique. So the bottle must be really nice as well. I wonder, well, obviously Lalique Beauty. So Lalique Beauty might have bought the rights of Bentley perfumes, which could make sense. Huh, something to look at after the video. But I just wanted to see 100 mils, yeah. And yeah, EDP. So if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, much appreciated. If you're new or not to the channel, absolutely love your help within my channel to bring me up to the influencers and kind of have this face of someone that is truthful about fragrances. Now let's take a look at the note breakdown. And the note breakdown here, now that I know this is distributed by Lalique, that base note looks really familiar. Anybody that knows the Encre Noire lineup, that Vetiver, Papyrus, Patchouli, Encre Noire, anybody? Encre Noire Sport maybe with the Mandarin Orange, Violet Leaf. Immortelle is in the middle of this. Iris is in the middle of this. Whew. We might have a really good fragrance. I don't know where it's going to go. It was released in 2021. Good nose behind this, Fabrice Pellegrin. Oh, and also there's another one, Anne Ayo. Pellegrino, Ayo, I don't recall anything on top of my head, but Pellegrin Fabrice, resume is pretty good. So let's delve into this one. Lalique distributed at Bentley. Wonder when that happened, eh? That's something that I'm looking forward to. So the bottle itself, okay, so let's get... So the Bentley bottles, like the ones that I own, like the Bentley Intense, like heavy glass, well done. Like it's, I wonder if Lalique had them back then. Like I just noticed that. It has this, this is stone. Huh, okay. This can't be cheap. Lalique, they're known for their glass, and bottle makers, they know a lot of bottle makers, so I'm sure this was made by some of the best in the game. The cap is cheap, but that bottle is gorgeous. So let's delve into it. Let's put it on strip first, and then we'll put it on skin. Carbon fiber in the back, maybe? Car brand, eh? Like all that attention to detail, I love that. Atomizer, a little bit of weak sauce, but not the best in the game, not the worst in the game. Let's delve into it. Oh yeah, Mandarin. Whew. Oh, that Mandarin is authentic. That Mandarin is wow. Wow. I haven't smelt a Mandarin this good in a long time. As a singular note. And it's standing its own in this introduction. Okay, so there's, okay. Okay, so Mandarin is fantastic. Let's put that on the side of the bottle there in my graphic. That thing is fantastic. Bravo, well done. Mandarin is absolutely crazy, beautiful, authentic, juicy, a little tart. Beautiful, beautiful. But there is some green aspects and there's some, not aquatic, but ozonic qualities. Violet can do that, violet leaf. So it can give you that watery, clean, cucumber-like feel. It's coming in here. So I gotta put this on skin. I'm impressed. And this is what like, I'm telling you guys, like as a fragrance reviewer, like I just reviewed a Mont Blanc Explorer, right? Ultra Blue, that's what it was called. I just did the review on that thing. That is a bargain bin scent through and through, okay? This is probably gonna sit right beside in the bargain bins at $39.99, $29.99, whatever. And I'm not saying this is a much better grab because it's a first impression, right? I haven't talked about longevity, projection, and the back end of the fragrance. Is this going to smell like encre noir, vetiver, papyrus, patchouli? I'm looking at you. But that Mandarin is worth the admission. If you're spending 20 bucks, again, it's not, the Mandarin's really good. Like, this is really good. And that violet leaf is clean, watery, cucumber-like. Lavender is pushing through as well. So there's a very clean, fresh introduction here. I'd say it's moving into that territory of bright violet leaf composition. I'm not getting any of the iris or immortelle. And again, like this like the introductory notes are doing their thing right now. So is it going to move towards a, I don't know, a hay-like immortelle? Maybe a caramel-like immortelle? Is it going to go gourmand? Is the iris going to come in powdery? Is it going to give you any floral aspects? There's geranium in here too, but those are non-existent at the moment. Neither are the vetiver, papyrus, and patchouli, so that encre noir back end that I'm thinking about. But this Mandarin note is clearly the showstopper. I wish it could stick around. It is holding on to dear life on this piece of paper, but it's still there. It's absolutely gorgeous. Here, we lost it. But the violet leaf is good, but it's not great. Like that Mandarin's pretty good. It's really just holding its own there. Man. Okay, it's starting to meld into it. Almost leapfrog the mid. Iris, geranium, and all that. It's going into this vetiver, papyrus, immortelle a little bit like immortelle. Like it's going not syrupy gourmand like immortelle can be. It's going more of a hay-like quality, but vetiver can do that. Man, you know, car brands have gone a long way since like the late 90s. And I remember the late 90s and car brands, they were in those bargain bins and they were not selling. They were staying there. Bentley, what is this one called? Momentum Unbreakable. And it's been a while since I've smelled a Bentley, but this one is reminding me, and again, distributed by Lalique. Since when? Like, that's crazy. And the bottle presentation, it just, yeah, it makes sense. Lalique's in the bottle making business. This is interesting. Like the bottle itself, and this is actual stone, like they've printed something on stone. That is unique. Now the scent itself is decent. Now, nothing groundbreaking, no, but Bentley keeps coming with solid releases in the game, and this is just another example of what they do. And again, nothing outstanding here, but worth a sniff, definitely, especially for that Mandarin note first and foremost. But if you have a budget and you see this in a bargain bin and you're watching my review before you pull the trigger at Ross or TJ Maxx or whatever you're at, man, and you're on a budget and you want something that has Mandarin. Now, I don't know where this vetiver, I don't know if it's going to go encre noir territory with the papyrus, but that is not a DNA that a lot of people like. So you got to be careful. I don't think it's going to go that way. I really don't. It's too fresh. So anyway, solid, yeah. And you can check this out at fragflex.com where I got mine, obviously. And you can use my code TFG10. You get 10% off site-wide. You don't have to buy this, but Bentley, go check them out. They're inexpensive at some places. They might be more expensive. Don't ask me retail on this. But if you're getting it for 25, 35, I would cap it up maybe at 50. That's when you have to start thinking and going, maybe not, but it's an excellent purchase. Personally, that Mandarin note, unfortunately, is gone, but it's well built. Very solid release from Bentley. Now that you're my take, I'd love to see yours in the comments below. Let me know about this Momentum line. If there's any Bentley lovers out there, you know, I haven't smelt a Bentley since, I don't know, the original Bentleys that came out, like Bentley Intense and Bentley for Men or whatever they were called. I think I got 2 of them, and they were both solid. But I haven't checked out, this is a Momentum line. I think there's 3 or 4. I think there's 3 flankers. There's an Intense version for sure. They always have an Intense version. But is there anything else to check out? Let us know. Might as well. But I'd love to see your comments below, right? Good or bad on this particular release. Do you agree, disagree with me? Love to see that. And as always, a great pour fragrance will make a lasting impression. Choose your car maker release, fragrance release wisely. Thanks for watching YouTube. Have a good one.